All right, so get this. Apple is jumping headfirst into AI, and their first move is straight out of a Pixar movie.
Okay.
A robot desk lamp.
Wow.
We've got a whole stack of articles here. Rumors, speculations, even some technical breakdowns.
Yeah.
So let's shed some light on what we know so far. And trust me, it's pretty cool.
Well, what I think is fascinating is that this isn't just another smart home gadget, you know? This is Apple trying to inject personality and emotion into their tech. And that's a really big deal.
Okay, so let's unpack this a little bit.
Sure.
We've all seen those heartwarming robot sidekicks in movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like R2-D2,
Yeah.
Wall-E. You know, they're clever.
Yeah.
But they also, like, tug at your heartstrings.
Right.
Is Apple aiming for that kind of connection, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Exactly. Think about the difference between, like, asking Siri to set a timer versus having a little, like, robot pal on your desk. React with excitement when you finish a task. It's about building a relationship with technology that goes beyond just pure function.
So it's not just about what this lamp does.
Right.
It's about how it makes you feel.
Precisely.
Interesting.
And the Pixar connection is really key here.
Okay.
Remember Luxo Jr.? That adorable hopping lamp from the 80s?
Oh, yeah.
Apple's drawing on that nostalgia, that sense of wonder that we associate with Pixar's characters. They're banking on the idea that if a robot can make you smile, you're more likely to welcome it into your life.
It's like they're taking those childhood fantasies and making them real.
Exactly.
Some of these articles, though, mention that this is just the tip of the iceberg. They're hinting at a full-blown home robot.
Wow.
Maybe even with an iPad screen and a robotic arm, launching as early as 2026.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, this lamp is kind of a testing ground for Apple's broader AI ambitions.
They're dipping their toes into robotics and gauging how people respond to this blend of technology and personality.
So this little lamp is actually a peek into the future
of
Apple's AI strategy.
Exactly. They're not just trying to build smart devices. They're trying to build devices that we connect with on an emotional level. And they're calling this system Apple Intelligence.
Apple Intelligence.
Think less Siri, more like Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Oh.
A helpful companion with a heart.
Yeah, that's a huge E-shift.
It is.
From how we usually think about technology.
Right.
We're used to devices that are tools, not companions. But let's get down to the nuts and bolts here.
Okay.
This lamp is supposed to be packed with tech.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Right.
It's not just cute.
Yeah.
It's got a camera, microphone speaker, even a projector.
Wow.
It can see, hear, speak, and project information, all while moving its head expressively.
Wow.
So it's essentially a mini robot disguised as a charming desk lamp.
So how does it actually work? What's the magic behind those expressive movements?
It all comes down to what Apple's calling their Elegant framework.
Elegant.
Yes. Expressive and functional movement design for non-anthropomorphic robots.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
So basically they're figuring out how to make robots that don't look human, but can still communicate and interact with us in a way that feels natural and engaging.
Exactly.
So it's about making sure the lamp's movements feel intuitive.
Yes.
Even though it doesn't have a human face or body.
Exactly.
And the AI is a key part of this.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not just responding to pre-programmed commands.
Right.
It's interpreting your gestures, your tone of voice, even learning from your past interactions.
Yeah.
And then it uses all that information to decide how to react.
Exactly.
Making each response feel more personalized and dynamic.
It's true.
So it's not just following a script.
No, it's actually learning and adapting to you.
Precisely.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
Imagine you asked a friend to turn on the light.
Yeah.
They might just flip the switch.
Uh-huh.
Or they might respond with a playful, you got it, and a wink.
Right.
This lamp is aiming for that level of nuance and personality.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
It is.
Some people, though, are comparing this lamp to a Tamagotchi.
Really?
That digital pet craze from the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Are they just trying to create the next must-have gadget
I don't know.
that we'll all get bored with in a few months?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it leads to a much bigger discussion.
Okay.
Are we entering an era where we're looking for emotional connection, even companionship from our technology?
Interesting.
Is this just a fad, or are we on the verge of something much bigger?
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Apple's foray into the world of AI and robotics.
We've talked about the cute factor, the tech inside, and even some comparisons to 90s digital pets.
Oh, yeah.
But let's get back to the heart of this innovation.
Okay.
Apple's T framework.
Right.
What does it actually mean for a robot to be expressive?
It's about moving beyond just function.
Okay.
T is about giving robots a sense of personality, letting them show emotions and engage with us on a deeper level.
So it's not just about robots talking or moving.
Right.
It's about making them relatable, maybe even something we like.
Exactly. Think back to R2-D2. He couldn't speak English.
Right.
But his beeps, his wobbly movements, they told a whole story.
Yeah.
We understood him. We connected with him.
It's like we instinctively get body language.
Yeah.
Even from something that isn't human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Apple's tapping into that with Illigen.
Okay.
By giving their robots these expressive movements. They're creating a more natural interaction.
But how does that actually work? Does the lamp have pre-programmed emotions it cycles through?
It's much more sophisticated than that.
Okay.
The AI is constantly analyzing, interpreting your voice, your gestures.
Right.
Even learning from your past interactions.
Okay.
All of that goes into how it reacts, making each response unique.
So it's not just reacting.
No.
It's actually making decisions.
Yeah.
Based on what it's learning about you and its environment.
Precisely. That's where the personality comes from.
Okay.
It might tilt its head if it's confused.
Yeah.
Or wiggle when it completes a task.
Uh-huh.
These aren't pre-programmed.
Right.
They're dynamic responses based on its understanding.
It's like a tiny, lamp-shaped actor.
Yes.
Improvising based on what's happening around it.
Great analogy.
Yeah.
And like a good actor, it draws you in.
Yeah.
Makes you feel like you're interacting with something that has a mind of its own.
Some articles are skeptical, though, saying it's just a marketing gimmick.
Oh, yeah.
To sell us expensive toys we don't need.
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
We are surrounded by gadgets.
We are.
But I think this is about more than just a cool new device.
What do you mean?
I think we're at a turning point with AI.
Okay.
For decades, it's been stuck in the digital world.
Yeah.
Disembodied voices, lines of code.
Right.
But now it's breaking free, entering our physical world as robots, drones, self-driving cars.
And this lamp is a sign of what's coming next.
Exactly. It hints at a future where AI is seamlessly part of our physical lives.
Okay.
We won't just interact through screens, but through gestures, voice, even emotions.
That's both exciting and a bit scary.
It's natural to feel that way.
Right.
It is uncharted territory.
It is.
But I think by discussing these questions now, we can help shape the future of AI in a positive way.
So it's not just a cute lamp.
No.
It's a fundamental shift in how we relate to technology.
Precisely. We're moving from tech as a tool to tech as a companion, a collaborator, maybe even a friend.
A friend? That's a big leap.
Think about it.
Okay.
Loneliness is a growing problem.
Yeah.
We're so connected to devices, yet losing human connection.
That's sadly true.
Could these AI companions bridge that gap? Provide company support, even purpose for those struggling with loneliness?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But isn't that a bit dystopian? Replacing real connection with artificial ones?
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And we need to be cautious about the ethics of machines designed to evoke emotions.
Right.
But I think exploring the benefits is important, especially for those vulnerable to isolation.
So it's not just about building cool robots.
Yeah.
It's about meeting a real human need.
Exactly. And that's what makes this lamp so interesting.
Okay.
It's not just a technological marvel. It's a social experiment.
An experiment that could have a huge impact on our society.
Indeed. And it's one we're all participating in, whether we realize it or not.
Okay, that's a lot to take in. But before we go too deep into the existential stuff, what about the practical side?
Okay.
What real-world uses could Illigen have?
Oh, the possibilities are vast.
Yeah.
Imagine robots helping the elderly, not just with physical tasks, but emotionally, too.
Okay.
Robots providing companionship to people with disabilities.
Yeah.
Robots teaching children in engaging ways tailored to each child.
So it's not about robots doing chores.
Right.
It's about robots understanding our emotional needs.
Precisely. It's about technology as a partner, helping us navigate life, understanding us on a deeper level.
That's a compelling vision.
It is.
But how do we make sure this technology is used ethically?
Yeah.
How do we prevent it from being misused?
Those are critical questions.
They are.
And we need to be asking them right now.
Yeah.
The future of AI isn't set in stone.
Right.
It's something we're shaping through our choices.
So this lamp isn't just a gadget.
No.
It's a call to action.
It is. It's a call to engage with the tough questions about AI.
To demand that its development benefits all of humanity.
Okay. That's a powerful message.
It is.
But I'm still a bit skeptical.
Yeah.
Is this really the future? Or just another tech fad that will fade away?
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
But Apple's move into robotics and AI is a definite sign of things to come.
Okay.
The lines between physical and digital are blurring. And intelligent machines are becoming part of our lives.
Yeah.
Whether we embrace it or not, this revolution is happening.
Right.
And it will have a huge impact.
Okay. That's enough heavy stuff for now.
Right.
But before we wrap up part 2, I have one more question.
Sure.
If this lamp is just the start, what's next for Apple? What other AI surprises do they have up their sleeve?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
The rumors are swirling about a full-fledged home robot.
Oh, wow.
One that can move around, interact with objects, and even follow you around the house.
A robot butler. Sign me up. But it's not just about functionality.
Right.
Apple is clearly focused on creating robots that are expressive, engaging, and even endearing.
So it's not just about building robots that can do our bidding.
Right.
It's about building robots that we actually want to be around.
Precisely. And that's a crucial distinction.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, the success of AI will depend not on its technical capabilities, but on its ability to connect with us on a human level.
All right, that's a great place to end part 2 of our deep dive.
Okay.
But there's still more to uncover.
Oh, yeah.
In part 3, we'll explore the potential implications of this technology and what it means for the future of humanity.
Sounds good.
We'll examine the ethical considerations, the potential benefits and risks.
Okay.
And we'll even make some bold predictions about what the future holds for Apple and the world of AI.
Interesting.
You won't want to miss it. Welcome back for the final part of our deep dive into Apple's AI-powered Pixar lamp. We've talked about the tech, the emotional connection, even the potential for robot butlers.
It's pretty wild.
But now I want to get philosophical.
Okay.
Can a machine truly be intelligent? Or is it just clever programming making us think so?
It's a fundamental question.
It is.
What is intelligence?
Yeah.
Is it processing information, solving problems, learning, or does it require consciousness? Self-awareness, feelings.
Right.
Those are things we haven't quite figured out how to replicate in machines.
See, this is why I love deep dives.
Yeah.
We start with a robot lamp and end up pondering the mysteries of the universe.
That's the beauty of it.
It is.
This lamp is like a microcosm
of
the whole AI revolution.
Yeah.
It forces us to confront these questions about our place in the world, our relationship with technology, even our own existence.
We may not solve the mysteries of the universe today.
Probably not.
But let's at least tackle some ethical questions here. If we create machines that learn, adapt, and express emotions, where do we draw the line? Do these machines have rights?
That's a good question.
Do we have responsibilities towards them?
These are questions philosophers have debated for decades. And there are no easy answers, especially since we're still figuring out what AI truly is.
Right.
But I think it's vital.
Yeah.
We discuss this now before the technology advances beyond our control.
Because once that genie's out of the bottle, it's hard to put it back in.
Exactly. We need to approach AI development cautiously, with humility, and a deep respect for the potential consequences.
I agree.
Our choices now will shape the future.
Absolutely.
So it's not just about building cool gadgets. It's about building a future we can all live with.
Right.
Where technology serves humanity. Not the other way around.
Precisely. It requires a shift in thinking.
Okay.
We need to see AI not just as a tool,
but as a powerful force that can reshape our world, for better or for worse.
That's a lot of responsibility for a little robot lamp.
It is.
Speaking of which, what's next for Apple? Are they really going to release a full-fledged home robot?
The rumors are certainly intriguing, given Apple's history of innovation. I wouldn't be surprised if they unveiled something groundbreaking soon.
Imagine a robot that not only does chores,
right,
but keeps you company.
Yeah.
Tells jokes. Maybe even offers a comforting presence when you're down.
That would be nice.
Is that where we're headed?
It's possible.
Yeah.
But remember, technology is a double-edged sword.
It is.
It can enhance or diminish our lives.
Right.
Connect or isolate us, empower or enslave us. The choices we make determine the outcome.
So the future of AI is in our hands.
Exactly. The conversations we have, the ethical frameworks we build, all of it will determine AI's role in our lives and the lives of future generations.
Right.
It's not happening to us, we're creating it.
That's both empowering and a little daunting.
It is.
But it reminds us, we're not just watching this technological revolution. We're active participants.
Yes, we are.
We have a voice, a choice, and a responsibility.
I agree.
To use them wisely.
That brings us to our final thought for you to consider.
Okay.
As you navigate this new world of AI.
Okay.
What if this focus on personality, on making AI relatable and even lovable, is more than just marketing?
Okay.
What if it's key to our survival?
Okay, now you've got my attention.
Right.
Tell me more.
As AI gets more sophisticated, surpassing human intelligence in many areas.
Yeah.
How do we ensure it stays aligned with our values?
Right.
Sees us as partners, not rivals.
We don't want to end up in a sci-fi movie where robots take over.
Exactly. Maybe the way to prevent that is to make AI something we can connect with, empathize with, even care for.
So by making AI more human, we make it less of a threat.
It's a gamble, but one worth taking.
Okay.
The alternative, a future where AI sees us as irrelevant or hostile, is something none of us want.
That's a powerful thought to leave us with.
It is.
This Pixar-inspired lamp isn't just a gadget.
Right.
It symbolizes our hopes and fears for the future of AI.
It does, and it reminds us that the future isn't something that just happens. We're building it together, one decision, one conversation, one innovation at a time.
That's a wrap on our deep dive into Apple's AI-powered Pixar lamp.
Great.
It's been quite a journey.
Yes.
From tech specs to the meaning of intelligence.
Yeah.
And we hope you enjoyed it.
I did.
The conversation doesn't end here.
No, it doesn't.
Keep exploring these questions. Engage with the ethical challenges.
Right.
And help shape the future of AI in a way that benefits everyone.
I agree.
Thanks for listening. And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.